My favorite lyric of July 19 is when Shweta says, "What can I do? What can I do to make you love me?" Because I feel like we think of all these clever ways to say things, and but just saying "What can I do to make you love me" is so pure. It's so simple. It's so genuine and almost vulnerable. And I think that's just beautiful.
Firstly, I have to say I'm extremely biased with this song because this is my student's song. So can I say the whole song? I love the whole song. But no, if you had to pinpoint a small part, it would be, at 3:20 where she goes, where the strings come in and it's, and you look at the clock, and it kind of builds up. And it's time for us to leave. And then she goes, da 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 da, sing. Can't even sing it. Shweta, you sound so good. That's my favorite part, just before the drop of so good, so good.
My favorite lyric of the song is "We work around the clock to make ends meet," and the person who I thought of when hearing the song for the first time was my wife Gitanjali.
So my favorite lines from the song is, "We wake up at dawn while you look at me with that sweet smile of yours." So this reminds me of my parents looking at me when I wake up as a prize of theirs. So that's the context, and it reminds me of those days.
So for me, the best lyric or the best part from July 19 would be, "When we look at the clock and it's time for us to leave, and I reach out for your face, caressingly. What can I do?" It reminds me of the time that I used to spend with my family and friends when we had the chance to before lockdown. I just miss them because they used to bring out the best in me, make me feel the most alive, the most happy. And I just miss that feeling, and this song literally reminds me of everything that I'm missing, the time that I don't have for them, or maybe I'm not able to make up the time for them. It just reminds me of all that, and I've just shared this song to everyone that I miss, and just make them feel like that I'm still there thinking about them and just appreciating that they are in my life.
So obviously, I think of my husband Darshan when I listen to any kind of song that's related to love. And in the verses, of course, I relate to all the parts where she's talking about, we work round the clock. I feel those lyrics so much, to make ends meet. But then she sings about, in the chorus, "What can I do to make you love me? What can I do to make you stay?" Shweta, I think I figured that out. I married the guy and I had a baby with him also.
There's a certain vibe that translates, and it's got this easy, chill, romantic kind of a vibe. It just feels good when I listen to it. So it always makes me think of my wife, Thani.
I think of everyone as whole. So I think of friends and family as collective, and it just reminds me of those people who think of me well and care for me well, and likewise.
To be honest, I think every so often a new moment comes along that becomes your July 19 moment. Every day something special happens which we feel like we'll cherish for the rest of our lives. But I feel super blessed to have that kind of relationship with her. But if I had to pick one moment, there was this special memory that I have of us standing on the reception stage after our marriage, and it was like 11:30 p.m. So like the guests had stopped coming in, so we knew like we were at the end of the wedding, at the end of the reception, and we looked at each other and we were tired, but we had this excitement that like the whole thing was over, and like finally in a day or two we were going to take our first holiday together as like husband and wife, and we had the rest of our lives to spend with each other as husband and wife. So I think that was just beautiful.
So July has a very special place in my heart because that's when we met some 13 years ago. It wasn't exactly the 19th, but we met on the 7th of July for the first time, somewhere around 2008. So July has a very special place.
My July 19th moment was dancing to Shweta's song for the first time, hearing it on good speakers with my baby in my arms, making her dance and listen to my student's song. and my husband around, and it was just a good moment because we were having a great time listening to the song for the first time, and it sounded amazing. After all the work Shweta put into it, and with Himanshu's production, with everybody who worked on it, fab job. It came together in that moment, and I felt so proud and so happy. So I'm so proud and happy for you. I'm so proud of you, and I'm so happy for you. And you just make me so happy to be your vocal coach. So good luck, and I love you. Shweta, you've done amazingly. I am so looking forward to the next release.